I went to Sunapee, New Hampshire for a chance to run on some wild trails at the USA Mountain Championships and a chance to make the USA World Team. It always takes so long to travel from West Coast to East Coast, so I finally made it out to Boston last night, got in about 1 a.m., and I have a 2-hour drive out to Sunapee where the race is, so I'm going to do that and then check out the course, but stay the night in Boston, so driving out right now. We made it to Sunapee. I'm gonna do a little course shakeout today and check out the course that I'll be racing on Sunday. The Sunapee Scramble is a 2-loop course with the first loop running mostly up a fire road and down ski hills, and the second loop running up through a single track and down the same ski hills. This first day, I checked out the first loop. My legs were feeling a little tight from travel, but it felt really nice to shake them out. The next day, I ran the second loop through the single track section. I really like getting to races early because I think there is a lot of value in seeing a course beforehand, especially on the trails because you can get used to the terrain and choose the right lines to run, which can cut off a lot of valuable time during the race. This section is definitely steep and technical with a lot of rocks and roots to watch out for. I also practiced the most technical section of the downhill this day and the next day. After a couple days of downhill practice, I was feeling confident and ready for quick steps and lots of rocks and roots during a steep downhill on this section. Alright, it is 2 days before race day and I'm headed out to a rail trail for a fun and flat run with some friends. Just gonna keep it super light, super flat, super easy, and have some fun with friends today.
That's not deep enough.
Oh no. Okay.
Just don't let go in the first 2 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, that was a big one.
Here we go.
This is just like literally how peer pressure works. Oh, that was a great one.
You just ride it out there and then...
It's crazy because you have to let go.
Yeah, you do.
How scared are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
The long sleeve on? Do you want to keep the long sleeve on?
No, that's a good call actually.
Here.
We all believe in you.
Oh my God, yeah! Why did you wiggle?
Wait, are we back in dark?
It's the day before race day, so let's check out the weather. Nice and rainy. I usually do a hike instead of run the day before the race, just saving up the legs and enjoying some of the course that I will be running really fast past tomorrow. So it's nice to be able to just get in a hike and enjoy the course while I'm not flying past it. I just went to pick up my bib number and do some interviews, and somehow it's raining even more now. This is gonna be a wild race. It is race day. I'm very excited. We got new Merrell kits this year, so pretty excited for this. And that brings us to the race. This was probably the worst race I've ever run on the trails. I went lactic almost immediately and felt like I couldn't push or focus like I normally do in races. My legs felt like bricks from the start, and I felt really unbalanced and uncoordinated on the downhills. I've done this race before, and analyzing the data and segments in this race after, I was running 45 seconds to a minute per mile slower than the last time I raced here, which was in similar muddy conditions. This would have made sense to me if I felt like training was going poorly, but I had objectively run some of my fastest workouts ever in the past 3 weeks, and I hadn't felt this sluggish or unfocused in training leading up to this race. I was bummed not to make the team, but even more than that, I was confused and upset that I felt like I couldn't run the race I was capable of that day. I got back home and tried to do some light workouts to get my legs moving after the race, but anytime I tried to run fast, I felt that same feeling I had during the race, unable to push or run paces that were normally easy for me. Starting on race day, I had woken up with a headache and a slightly sore throat, but I tried to ignore it and stay positive. That wasn't working at all, so I finally decided to take my temperature, and it was 94.5 degrees Fahrenheit, which is super low. I was almost happy to find something wrong because I had no idea how I was feeling so good in training a couple weeks ago and so terrible now. Finally, I decided that I needed to listen to my body, and rest was the only thing that was going to help. I took some days off training, and I'm finally starting to feel better now. It is really, really hard to have a tough race, especially if that tough race is one that you've been dreaming really big for and training hard for. I've been running for over 20 years, and if there's one thing that I've learned in those 20 years, it's that running is such an up and down sport, and if I attach my value to running, it's gonna let me down every single time. Running is obviously a huge part of my life, and it's something that I love doing, but it's not who I am. That truth lifts off such a huge burden from me, and it allows me to run really free and really enjoy running to the max and love it for what it is. It doesn't mean that I'm not sad after tough races, but it does allow me to bounce back really quickly from races and stay positive through everything. You're more than your times and your places, and you have immense value apart from those. The positive of that race is that I tried my absolute best, and I know I can always be proud of an effort if I try my best and really give it everything that I have. And another positive is that all the training that I did for that build doesn't go to waste, and I know when I feel better and recover, it'll come out in a race sometime. And speaking of races, my next race is Broken Arrow in about a week. I took a little break from running, feel a lot more recovered now, and actually am at a trailhead because I just finished my first trail running workout, and it went pretty well. I feel like my endurance is slowly coming back, and I'm starting to be able to push in workouts again, so I'm so thankful for that. So hopefully I'll just keep getting stronger and stronger and be ready to race in about a week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has helped anyone that's going through a tough time running or coming off of a really hard race. Please like and subscribe for more running content and adventures in the trails, and I'll see you next time.